One small announcement before we get into the Union Black Toes. We are doing an April sneaker giveaway. So if you would like a shot at a pair of Pine Green 1s, Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Citrons, or some Bape running shoes, hit that red button down below and comment down below what you guys think about these sneakers to enter the giveaway. So the Union Air Jordan 1 High Black Toe, one of the most coveted Jordan 1s at the moment. The resale is actually really crazy. They're going for about $1,300 US in a size 8 or $1,100 in a size 10. Now the retail price for those were $190, and yeah, that's quite a markup. Now when it comes to the Jordan 1 lows and the Jordan 1 mids, you guys know that Jordan Brand has been releasing similar versions and similar concepts of the high top versions, because we all know that we can't all have the high tops. So the low tops and mids are pretty much like that budget alternative. One sneaker I really don't see them ever releasing would have to be a low top Air Jordan 1 Union Black Toe, and that's the sneaker we're taking a look at today. So these are in fact a knockoff, a fake replica sneaker of a custom sneaker that was done. The original customizer for the Union Air Jordan 1 Black Toe is Hwai Customs on Twitter, and I think it's Chef Hwai Lee on Instagram. I'll leave him linked down below. He honestly nails it every time, and I would love to have a real pair of customs from him. But for now, we have this replica pair which I bought in the Philippines at a fake marketplace called Green Hills. If you guys haven't yet seen my fake Philippine sneaker bargaining vlogs, check it out. I'll leave the playlist link down below. They're very entertaining. You'll really enjoy them. And I think I paid about like $30 US or $25 US for these replica Jordan 1 lows. The really cool thing about the Air Jordan 1 Low Union is that when Hwai Customs actually tweeted out these sneakers on Twitter, Union replied and said that they were fire. So they got like the official Union stamp of approval, which is really cool to see. Now the replica pair I have right here has quite a few differences compared to the authentic pairs that Hwai Customs has done. I don't have a real pair of the customs to compare side by side, but I can show you guys these sneakers up close. Oh yeah, and before we get into the details of these sneakers, I actually did a in-depth review and comparison of the Air Jordan Bread Toe Low. Check that video out if you haven't yet already. But enough chit chat, let's get into the details. So one of the first things you're gonna notice about these Jordan 1 Low Unions is that the color blocking is pretty much spot on to the high top version. If they were really to make a retail pair inspired by the high tops, this is exactly what I feel like it would look like. With the way the hype has been built up for the lows over the last couple of years, I think it would be one of the most anticipated releases of the year if they were to ever drop these as real authentic pairs. Now I gotta say, in terms of the quality of the shoe, since this is a replica, the quality really isn't there. The leather does really feel like very cheap ish kind of plasticky leather. In terms of the nubuck on the material, like the black hits, it's not that bad, honestly. It really isn't that bad. And surprisingly, there isn't like major things like big massive glue stains on the shoe or anything like that. Bringing these sneakers up close, you have that white leather toe box with some perforations, and one of the easiest ways you can tell if a sneaker is fake, or if you can tell if an Air Jordan 1 is fake, is there's going to be a window peak right here. So this little part right here, this peek into the leather, is usually one of the telltale ways to see if an Air Jordan 1 is fake or not. You also have the white leather on the side panel of the shoe with that black Nike swoosh. Now the thing I like about the black swoosh here is it also has like this underlining like orange layer to it, which is really cool, and you can actually see that orange layer throughout the shoe, like along the nubuck right here on the inner parts as well. And I think that's pretty accurate to how the high top version does look. Besides the black nubuck on the swoosh and on the side panels right here of the sneaker, you also have hits of red leather on the very back right here. And it feels super like cheap cardboardy. Almost feels like a glossy cardboard material. Not a fan of it at all, but like just aesthetically looking, it looks okay. But when you get them in hand, you're like, this is some of the worst quality I've ever seen on a pair of shoes. Besides that, you also have the Air Jordan Wings logo on the back of the shoe embroidered with that red on red action. Now one thing you're gonna notice about the embroidery right here is it is nowhere near close to the regular low top version. It's actually quite small. I want to say it's 70% smaller than the authentic retail pairs of the Air Jordan 1 lows. And then of course you also have the tongue. Now the tongue of these Air Jordan 1 lows use Nike Air branding. That's something I'm sure a lot of you guys would like to see when it comes to Jordan 1 low releases. When it comes to the 2019 and 2020 pairs, they are using a really thick really thick and padded tongue right here with the Jumpman. So these instead opt for that Nike Air branding with a leather tab as well, with the Nike Air branding debossed into the leather, which is a really nice added touch. And then in terms of the way the tongue and the rest of the upper along the ankle looks, it looks really, really cool. I'm a huge fan of the contrast stitching. It really gives it like a Frankenstein kind of look, like this was a pair of sneakers that were two colorways fused together. I'm a huge fan of that. I think they alter the details and the stitching color ever so slightly on the retail pairs, or not retail pairs, but the authentic custom pairs. In terms of the size tag on the shoe, one of the easiest ways you can tell if a sneaker is fake is by looking at the size tag. So here's a little look at the size tag. Get some zoom in action right there. You can just tell how obviously fake they are. And then the insole. The insole is actually really cool. They actually tried to go the extra mile with the insole. So they took that design that we've seen on the Air Jordan 1 High Union insole, and they actually implemented it or recreated it for these low top versions. I'm not sure if Hawaii Customs did the authentic pairs like this. I'm pretty sure he must have, because he's really like attentive when it comes to the details. So I think the only reason that these fake versions have that is because Hawaii Customs did his customs like that. But even then, to see that the replica manufacturer would go the extra mile with the fake insole is pretty interesting. On feet, these are not comfortable at all. These are probably like a 3 or 4 out of 10. They hurt my feet after wearing them. And yeah, just here's a look at them on feet. They're not comfortable. If you were to get these, go true to size, I guess. But if you do want an authentic custom pair of Jordan 1 Low Unions, check out Hawaii Customs on his Instagram and stuff like that. Hit that like button and comment down below letting me know what you guys think about the Air Jordan 1 Low Union. Are these a cop or are these a drop? Would you like to see an authentic retail release for this shoe? I think they're going to be releasing a Jordan 4 Union, which also has that same sort of aesthetic that the Jordan 1s has. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys catch up on the other sneaker reviews on this channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.